Alright, so let's get started with some quick announcements. Please email me if you have any questions, if you have specific questions on the lesson, whether it's logging in or just how to do so. Please just email me or be on the stream page either during math time on Tuesdays and Thursday or office hours for 3 to 3:30. Please be sure to complete the assignments on time. They do close in the end of the week. When you turn them in later, it takes me longer to get them graded, and your score does not change as quickly. Really quickly, you must complete both the lesson and the exercise slip. Some students are skipping questions. You're going to start seeing zeros instead of your 5 formative points. So it's either credit or 0. So please make sure you complete both or you will not get credit. Quizzes on Friday. It is going to be Math Friday this week, so please make sure you are reaching out if you have questions. The review did cover the first half from last week Friday, and then just make sure you check in the exercise slips for the next 2. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be able to apply and understand the rules of exponents by developing rules to simplify exponential expressions. We're going to deal with different ways to make exponents very simplified, but we have to use specific rules. Today we'll be focusing on multiplication, and then we'll move on to division the next lesson. To prove that you understand, you will earn 5 formative points on the exit slip. Really quickly, I want to remind you of calculator functions. This right here is considered to the power of. So if I pick a number, for example, 5, and click here, that means to the power of, and then I pick my number. If I want 5 to the power of 2, I would go 5 to the power of 2, or 5 to the power of 6. If you think about this raising the power, it makes more sense when you use it in your calculator. Alright, couple important parts. When a number or variable, okay, is raised to a power, it's called the base. So this will be my base, and this right here will be my exponent. If things have the same base, they have certain rules. If they have different bases, they have different rules. So it's very key knowing the larger portion is your base and the smaller number is your exponent, okay? What I want you to do is make sure you set up your notebook. Please put rules of exponents. This one is going to be the product rule of exponents. We're going to talk about multiplication. Multiplication is also known as finding the product. Go ahead and set up your notebook. Here is your title, the product rule of exponents with the same base. Please label that. You're going to go ahead and write this definition. Pause the video so you have time. Alright, so the rule states when you multiply 2 expressions with the same base, you're going to go ahead and add the exponent. Write this example down now in your notebook. So my base with the exponent of m and my base with the exponent n, what that means is my base is going to have my exponents added together, n plus m. When we look at numerical ways for exponents, we can see I have the same base, x. So what comes out is x comes out, but I add the exponents, 2 plus 4, and I will receive 6. So again, if it's the same base, you add the exponents, same base, add the exponents. The next one, notice the base is numerical and not a variable. In this case, 2 times 2. I'm not going to multiply those. The base is going to come out. Also, since this one does not have anything shown, it is not 0, it's an imaginary one. And if I follow the rule of adding the exponents, 1 plus 2 as my exponent would be 3. So then what we can do is we can multiply we can't multiply x to the 6 since we don't know its value. But since we know what 2 represents, we can do 2 to the 3rd. And again, remember, it's 2 times 2 times 2, which will equal 8. Let's go ahead and have you practice on some. Again, write this in your notebook or on your whiteboard. The rule is above, and the rule that you're going to be following is if you multiply 2 expressions with the same base, you're going to add the exponents. Go ahead and pause and try those ones on your own. Welcome back. All right, let's look here. As you can see, we have the same base of 2. The 2 comes out, and we're going to add the exponents. Notice we didn't do 2 times 2 is 4. We just brought the same base out, and now we're going to add the exponents. 3 plus 4 will give me 7. Since this is a numerical value, again, if you're using that calculator, press to the power of. 2 to the power of 7 will give me 128. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Remember what number goes here. If there's nothing, it's an imaginary one. Same base, the 5 will come out, and I will add the exponents. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. When I put 5 to the 4th, using that exponent to the power of, I'm going to get 625.